continuato. This is my song right here. It's many Naruto's to be Naruto, yeah. Yeah. Best cover of all time. Yes, that is me, and it's all the time. Yes. CBT, Naruto, Castle Big Time. That's my group. We're timeless. And that's all the time. Timeless. Hey. This is all right. This my HML. And it is all right. I'll let it be. I'll let it instrumental. This is all right. Hey. CBT.
This is EA Sports coverage of the PGA Tour. Today it's live third round coverage of the Career Builder Challenge. All set to go. We take you to the first hole. Frank, it's a different feeling on the first tee on a weekend, third round of a championship like this than, say, on the first round, isn't it?
You know you've got the grips of the golf course. You know the holes that are birdieable out there. More importantly, too, you know how well you're playing. It's all in front of you. Sport, especially like this at the highest level.
That one is in the fairway, down there about 290 yards. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Oh, this could be good. Terrific golf shot. And now, that for an easy birdie. And getting ready for the putt.
Great start.
Second hole's just 371 yards. Frank, are players licking their chops, thinking they need to make a three here?
Yeah, if you can just accept the fact that you're going to have a longer second shot than you'd think for a hole of 370 yards, then that's the first way to overcome this. Just put yourself a short iron in your hand. Do the attacking with the second shot.
And that's going to stay on the fairway here at the second hole. Second shot now at the second hole. Good swing, good shot yet again.
All right, Eagle.
What a display of shot.
Oh! That was close. Oh!
The easiest of birdies coming up.
Well, he's going for back-to-back birdies here, trying to jumpstart this round.
Some momentum moving in the right direction.
Has it for another birdie. 2 holes, 2 birdies. Frank, 100 yards longer than the second hole. The third, 471 yards. What do you think of this hole?
This is totally different to the previous hole. Driver should come out of the bag here, and if you can take that first bunker out of play, which is around that 285, 290 yard mark, you can start to shorten this hole up a little bit. And well, the longest hitters, they still might even get a short iron in hand.
Frank, that is position A.
Yeah, the tee shot was like silk, Rich. I mean, just sets up that second shot so beautifully.
Getting set now for the second shot here at hole number 3, par 4.
All right, Eagle. That was close too, though.
Place right next to the hole. Frank going for another birdie here.
Just to get on a real roll.
No problems early. Looks good.
Does look good. This bodes well. We might be in for a very, very low round today.
First par 3 of the day. It is the 4th here at PGA West, sitting at just under 200 yards in the card. Frank putting it all together today. What a nice performance.
It's been like a clinic so far. Well, this is straight at it.
It's a really good line. Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on there. Easy birdie.
Getting set now over the putt. That shot falls for a birdie. Well, here we are at the 5th hole, a 535-yard par 5 for the long-hitting professionals. Frank, certainly not a long test. What is the challenge here on this hole?
It's another example of great design by Pete Dye. He'll give you the trouble on the left on the tee shot, and then he moves the trouble to the right on the second shot. It's going to get you one way or the other.
Well, it is nice to have that one in your bag, to be able to hit it that long.
Yeah, that has to be at least 315 yards.
Looks like he's going to have a go at it here at the par 5, his second shot. Appears to be what they call a commercial play. Very solid. This hole really sets up well for the player. Birdie yesterday, and a chance for another one today. This is a 9-footer. What a tremendous display of golf this has been. Frank, I love a par 3 where you have to hit one solid golf shot. Anything less, and you might pay a severe price. 255-yard par 3 6th. What a hole.
No, you love watching somebody else play a par 3 like that.
You are right. Frank, this one's offline.
There's rough and thick stuff over there.
You have to think he'll be happy with that, given that it looked like it was headed right for the rough.
Yeah, it looked like that was the only place it was going to finish. But, well, it's a little bit unexplainable. Let's see what he does from here now. Lucky break.
Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Frank, the 7th is a short par 4, 346 yards. So I'm guessing it's a layup off the tee, but it might be a nervy layup because you have water on the right, and if you miss left, that's no bargain.
It's very distracting looking down the right side. I think that's the easiest way to put it. But if you can break this hole down, 346 yards, if you take 120 yards off that, which is like a wedge, then the layup only becomes like 220 yards. That seems a little less intimidating.
That's in the fairway. Here's the approach shot, starting to find the rhythm now after that balky beginning.
Yeah, good opportunity here. Flag very much one you can aim at, and especially as they're starting to play well.
Well, look out. This could be wet, Frank.
It's heading towards the hazard.
Just averted danger right there. So close.
Why does he have all the luck?
Birdie try again here today. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie. And what a day it's been. Now the second par 5 on this opening 9 here at PGA West. Frank, what are we looking at?
The bunker down the right side gives you that optical illusion because it sort of has that curvy edge to it, plus it sort of moves its way to that right side. And then you notice there's a bunker on the left that sneaks in on the left side. So this isn't just sort of blaze away off the tee. It still requires a good straight tee shot. If you do err a little bit, then you've got to be very cognizant of the bunkers up on the left side as you get closer to the green.
Now the approach shot here on this par 5 8th. Frank, how impressive has this round been considering the strong winds?
Oh, it's remarkable, Rich. You look at everybody else out there struggling. This has been a round to savor.
Really in control of this hole. Birdie yesterday and another opportunity on the way. This one just requires a little bit of focus. You can't leave an eagle putt short.
Now listen, anytime I left it short, I didn't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody you left it short.
All right, I won't say anything. So they'll tap in. He's in the hole for a birdie. Frank, the par 4 ninth at 452 yards is all you want.
You could make 5 here every day just by poking it down the left side, but who wants to do that? Force your hand, try and go down the right side. You might make the odd 3, make a few more 4s, but miss it on the right, and that's where you start to make a big number. That's beyond long.
That is a sensational play right there, and you have to think that the little helping breeze gave that a nice boost.
It can't be that good.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special. Should be safely on deck.
We just saw a player in total control of what he's doing. Didn't miss a green in regulation all day long. Not a gimme, but well within his range.
Rich, that just adds insult to injury to the rest of the field. Another birdie, and the gap even wider.
A sensational performance.
What a great shot.
Nice long tee shot there and a good lie, Frank. Ready to go now on the approach shot here at this par 4 10th. That's good stuff right there. Wonderful approach, and now a really good look at birdie. See if he can go one better than yesterday when he made par. This putt for birdie.
What a turnaround, Rich.
Showing a lot of fight right now. Poor start to the round, but never gave up. That is a huge birdie right there, right back in the mix. .315.
Second shot.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
That should be pretty good right there.
All right, eagle.
On the safe side.
That was close though.
Right there.
He's just making it look so easy. That birdie coming up, formality.
Behind this putt for the birdie. Count that for a birdie. Frank, Pete Dye always gets a player thinking what might be going through a player's mind right here.
You're going to play it as a layup. You know, that's a given. It's just what distance you want. And for every distance you're going to hit it off the tee, Pete Dye gives you a different challenge. If you lay it all the way back, obviously you got the widest fairway. Then you got the longer second shot. Get a little closer, it starts to shrink up, shrink up, shrink up. So it's how much do you want to bite off?
Frank, what's the right play here? Second to the short 12th.
Short flags, obviously got to keep it on that front section. When you've got a back flag, you've got to get it over that little faint ridge that's in the middle of the screen. Got to go past that.
Can't hide the flag stick from that man. Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. Always love to hear the sound at the bottom of the cup. You see the blend of holes here from the long par 5 to the short par 4, now to the 214-yard par 3 13. Tugged that one a little bit offline to the left, and he'll pay a bit of a price because that rough is fairly thick. Pretty good result right there, considering
It looked rough all the way.
Exactly.
Rich, really did.
Birdie here yesterday. This putt again for birdie. That had to really hurt Frank because it looked good all the way.
Well, this will test his mettle.
Clean this up with a tap. Did the job right there. Now another short par 4. It's only 389 yards, but Frank, where could a player go off course, so to speak, at this 14th?
Well, this is a hole where you have to play your own game. If you're a longer hitter, I think you can challenge that bunker and knock it over there. And if you're shorter player, you should be only looking at that left side. You're always going to feel like you've left something out here on a hole like this. You always think you could have done the other option. But this is where you've got to stick to what you think is your game plan.
Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green. Midway through this back 9, could use this birdie here at the 14th.
It's no snack, though.
Just singes the edge, Frank.
Yeah, but at least he's burning the edges. You know you're hitting good putts.
For par. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Solid par 4 here. The 15th is 468 yards. Frank, if a player needs to make a big move at the close of the round, how could they get at this whole location and make a birdie? They call this turning home.
Yeah, I think that's where you have to be a little more aggressive off the tee shot. A drive of 280 yards can certainly take those 2 bunkers down the left out of play. There is one in the distance down there, 350 yards, so even the longest hitters can still hit driver down there. You imagine pumping one down there, sort of 340 yards. Now you turn a long hole into a drive and wedge. That's how you get aggressive. Oh, this is straight at it.
It's a really good line. Superb shot.
Well, that's as good as it's going to get. There's going to be no worries about making that one.
Trying to make yet another birdie. And he has it for birdie. Now to the par 5 16th. Frank, this is a pretty solid hole.
Like all the other par 5s here, length gets a big advantage here. This hole, as you've mentioned, bends to the left. And that bunk, well, when he goes after it like he is here.
I mean, that is one of the hardest drives I've ever seen. Let it rip.
Had the image of it, superhero. Marvel.
Frank, I know you
That's sounds like we lost that cat tomorrow. She fans on 2 with the power of the cosmos.
Nope.
Well, that was a beautiful drive, Frank. Really good position to take advantage.
Sitting up beautifully in the fairway. Needs a sort of miracle putt.
Frank, I'm not saying he should pull out driver here, but this is a long putt.
Greens are fast, though. You never know. Good line, good pace. Might have a chance.
So a good lag putt there, Frank.
Yeah, the whole idea of a lag putt, sometimes you build a 3 or a 4 foot circle. Just try and get it inside that. Good putt.
Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. Continues to amaze, yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. Well, let's see, Frank. The par 3 17th, just 168 yards. You can't miss it right, can't miss it left, can't miss it short, you can't miss it long. Good luck. Not looking good, Frank.
I think it's wet.
Wow, lucky break right there, Frank.
Well, that's what everyone else is going to say, except him.
Birdie here yesterday, trying to do it again today. Score that a birdie. Well, here we are at 18. It's a par 4, only 439 yards, but again, we've said it all day long, water to deal with.
It's a great driving hole here, Rich. You don't necessarily have to hit driver. There's 3 groups of bunkers that are really in play off the tee shot. It's the one in the middle. It's around 200.
Come on now.
That's the one you really have to focus on.
Come on!
But
But there is a bunch. If I go be lost, it's Captain Marvel. Keep things on also. The power of the cosmos.
160 yards. Whichever way you look at it, it's something that you think you can find the fairway with.
Great way to finish off the final approach shot with a birdie opportunity.
Really? This is an awkward length.
Come on now!
A great roll.
Let's
right
put
there. Just
myself.
a stroke
Let's put
right in the heart.
by me. Let's get it. Let's go.
Frank, that front page of the leaderboard has been looking good all week.
You're exactly right, Rich. I think our winner is certainly going to come from that list right now. I'm excited for tomorrow's final round.
1,015,000 experience. 1,015,000 experience. Impressive. Impressive. Alright, CBT Naruto. Over and out.